As the fall season moves closer to the conclusion, now feels like a good time to get a sneak peek at what the winter will have to offer. Less than a month until collegiate basketball gets going on the schedule, including the U-Mary Marauders and the Bismarck State College Mystics. Let's start with U-Mary, and we're going to give the coaches a break during this segment. We're going to call it players only. Marauders with flashes of brilliance in 2021 under new head coach Jack Nelson. The team made the quarterfinals of the Northern Sun Conference Tournament, winning their first ever postseason road game over Winona State. They also beat a ranked Minnesota Duluth team at home. First win over a ranked opponent since 2016. Biggest change is that the Marauders have a ton of starting depth, feeling like they are already ahead of the game.
We sort of know what to expect from each other as we're moving into the season, and even with talking with the new guys, we can bounce it off each other what we need to do, and just it's a lot easier playing second year when you know what to do with people. And even playing this summer, we had a lot of stuff where we worked together a lot, so we got to build off each other with the new guys.
Coming back for the second year, I think a lot of us returners are pretty comfortable with his system, and I think it's really helped us move along faster in the process. We can help the young guys and just kind of take care of business that way. But yeah, it's been fun. I think we're all pretty comfortable, and we really trust what he's doing here. So.
Jack Nelson enters year 2 of his tenure and is looking to transform this team into a defense-first group. Marauders giving up 75-plus points per game a year ago, ranking 3rd worst in the Northern Sun. For the returners, they know it's going to come down to one thing that'll lead to defensive success.
Communication. People say they're good at defense, but they don't talk. I think this team does a really good job talking, and that's what separates the good teams from the great teams. We compete and we work. Like, there's nothing more than that. I know if we compete and we work with the group of guys we have, like, there's no reason why we can't be first.
Taking a look at the Northern Sun preseason coaches poll released earlier this week, U-Mary projected to finish in 4th in the North Division, 12th overall, just ahead of Minot State. Minnesota Duluth taking the top spot. The player to watch for the Marauders will be Gertautis Urbanavicius, the junior forward, looking to take a big step forward this year, averaging over 10 points per game a year ago. Moving now to the Bismarck State College Mystics, and it's a new era under first-year head coach Kevin Rice, a man familiar with the Bismarck area for many years. And he's making an impression on the players early, from his time in the G League, winning a championship, to coaching around the area, including UTTC. Coach Rice has already garnered a rapport with these players. It's a defense-first approach predicated on working hard on that side of the court. But his past has certainly come up with players and utilizing that experience for themselves.
I think he's a little bit humble in that aspect. He does, we've asked him and we've tried to get him to open up about it a little bit, and he has talked about it a little bit. He sent some videos from his college days and playing pro, and you can see some of the videos he sent. He was in the NCAA March Madness dunk contest and stuff like that, and it's super dope to have a coach that's done stuff like that, and it really opens your eyes and it opens up your mind to wanting to learn from someone with such experience and talent.
This roster will look vastly different from a year ago, but there will be a few holdovers from North Dakota making their return. It's all about how they will mix with the other recruits, including some from Florida, Texas, and even Ontario.
Being from North Dakota, I think a lot of people take a lot of pride from that, because we're not the best basketball state, but we got guys that are coming from all over the place, so it's really interesting to just play with them and how they play the game and how we play the game, because games are played differently in different states.
Bismarck State's first game of the season will be November 4th in Newtown for the Buster Gillis tournament, taking on United Tribes at 5:15 p.m. That's a quick glance at a few programs around the state. Of course, more to come as we get closer to tip-off in November.